Okay.
On our way to the wall.
So, he needed to hurry to the wall, so he decided to walk his horse along the King's Road for a while. That makes no sense, why he was walking the horse.
Giving the horse a break. Maybe.
This feels like Ramsay's camp.
No!
Let's play a little game,
Oh,
shall
motherfucker.
we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice.
Hey!
Oh, I couldn't look away. Oh well, I got off easy.
Yeah.
At least I'm not that guy.
Yeah. Just fucking kill me. Nuh-uh. Alright. So there are items we have on the left.
Work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice. But
Bandages.
he didn't make it easy. Wasn't all that
Necklace.
bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
Oh god.
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
There's always a twig to step on when you're trying to be sneaky.
And it's never just a little animal.
There.
Yeah, no, people always know that the twig
Hear
has
that?
to mean something.
I know I heard something.
Book it. Both would have succeeded.
Yeah, probably. Well,
They
definitely.
Heard
I
a
don't
twig,
know.
but they didn't hear me going. Oh no! Hey, why? It's so nice at the wall. Oh, this is the wall.
Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Okay.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house.
300
and your
generations?
grandfather,
What?
Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord
Gregory
Gregor the Good.
Yes. Memory.
He was fair and wise and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That
The
is
derp.
for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours.
4 of them?
But your father
Really?
did not bear this responsibility alone.
We're
He and
fucked.
every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel.
Can I be your sentinel?
Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore.
Him. I want him.
That guy down there.
Summon
The one that's
Lord.
being kicked.
We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Miss.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
I'll cut your head off.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Why am I giving this guy such a platform?
Yeah.
Mercy, go.
Although we should get on that paying
Lord
thing.
Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
Yeah, you can during hard times.
That's
You'll
exactly
address
what
him
we
as
said.
Lord. Lord Ethan, you must take the punishment.
Bless you.
Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on
Nope.
edge as it
The men
is.
need to know
Yep.
they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
Cut off his fingers
Send him
then.
to the wall.
Man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserved it. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
I'd say cut off his
will
fingers
decide.
if that's what
Send
Dad
him
did.
to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
No. Nuh-uh.
You just
Please.
admitted to it.
My lord. My
Square.
family depends on me.
3 fingers?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I, Ethan of House
You got off
Forrester,
easy.
Lord
Yeah.
of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord!
Them's the brakes.
My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the lord's duty to carry out the sentence.
Alright,
Noted.
sweet.
But I am willing to carry it out.
No, I'll do it.
I will carry out the sentence.
I am the Lord.
I hope I don't fuck up.
This is injustice, my lord!
Oh, I hope I can. I hope I'm able to. Oh.
No. Oh, that'd be a bad mess.
I would have bent my pointer back if I was that dude.
Yeah. Or maybe not.
He almost lost 4 because he's an idiot. Get that man some maggots.
Yeah, dude. Cut off his finger, but then give him some good treatment.
Free maggots.
Yeah,
I'm merciful.
exactly.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
I did what I had to do, and it didn't bother me.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You
interesting,
need
this guy's
someone
voice sounds
you can
like-
trust by your side.
his
Someone you
name?
can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
The
Possessing
Kingslayer.
wisdom and experience.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one lord above all. And so there must be one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Fight to the death.
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
They hear it?
Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
I just put it on.
Come
I'll be
speak
my
with me when
own
you're ready to convene
sentinel.
the small council, my lord.
You truly are the greatest lord. No one ever thought of that before.
He just put it in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Him or him?
I would hold it up and say, first one to grab it is the sentinel. And then the first one to grab it, I would say, I was lying.
Whoa, and then
You wanted it too much, meaning you should be a bad sentinel.
Oh, deep, dude.
That's how I made my first mod. I went into the server and said, "Who wants to be mod?" And Bonefoot ran away.
Really?
I'm gonna look at the food.
We should probably get to paying people and stuff.
Our provisions are rather
can.
low, my lord.
Oh shit, we can.
I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
If that's what's necessary to keep the house safe, then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
I think he should be the guy.
Do it like you
Yeah.
mean
He
it.
can make tough decisions, like he just showed.
Yeah.
But he's not a loose cannon like the other
he's
guy.
not super emotional.
Yeah, the other guy's emotional as goddamn.
Melly was the first to say he wanted a mod, and that's why he can never be turbo.
Yep. It's also why I took 3 of his fingers.
That was bad times. Yeah, you. That was awkward.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
Okay, that was awkward. What was his name, that guy?
In real life?
No, what was the character's name?
Walking Dead. It's
In Walking Dead.
right? No idea.
Maester,
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Oh wait, we haven't. Not yet. We need to talk to the other guy first.
what is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Yeah,
Well-
the nice guy at the greenhouse.
It was
Reggie!
Reggie.
Yes, you guys are so good.
Reggie shall forever, from this day forward,
All worthless
on this
as
show, be known as. I'm sorry, I'm addicted. Once I start
know,
eating
they're
these,
so
I can't
good.
stop. Awesome.
You just want
Little jub jubs.
just one. They're so good.
The name Reggie should be the name for the trope, the archetype of a character that is introduced in a Telltale game just to be killed. That is introduced for you to start liking them
Oh yeah.
as much as possible in as little time as possible in order to kill them to make an emotional scene. Because it's become like that in Telltale
Are you
games. It's
holding
like
a sword or a turkey
they need to
leg?
get in and get out. They're like, we've run out of people, we've killed off a lot of great characters. We need to introduce some new ones because we have to have an emotional death in this episode.
Yeah,
So-
a red shirt. Like in Star
like
Wars.
a red shirt, but unlike a red shirt, you never get to know the red shirt. So this is different. A Reggie shirt, it'll be a Reggie shirt. A red shirt, somebody who's there to die, but
Reggie
you don't get
shirt.
to know. A Reggie shirt is a guy that you get to know as fast as possible to love so that they will die.
Now, when I say parry, get
That's
that
funny.
sword out.
And the more you like them, the more they're trying to get you to like them, the more likely they are to die.
All right. So who's our Reggie shirt?
Oh, I don't know yet. Since the series has just started, they don't need to introduce anybody really quickly because everybody's being introduced, right?
That's true.
Oh, Tyrion. Oh,
No. Oh, that's cute, little brother.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember.
He's a Reggie.
I mean, I can never forget.
I'm calling it.
Yeah, where's Asher's name?
Oh, you know, don't you?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so...
Ooh.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
I'll have a real one, but not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
He's Link.
Was he our enemy?
Yeah.
A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Any man who betrays our family, who becomes a danger to you or Talia, that is my enemy.
Then I'm glad you punished him. Men like him killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who
That's
took
ironwood,
Roderick
though.
someday, and I'll make sure I have
Yeah,
a real
dude.
sword when I do.
Ooh, look at the portcullis. Actually, should I look at that portcullis?
Yes, we should.
Wow.
Come on, you dumb.
That's some good porties. Broderick was his oldest brother, who's dead now.
Come on, come on. What did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again. Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Circle. I'm scared of square.
I want to know what he says when I say that.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you
He
need.
wants it.
And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you.
He's the one who spoke
And if
up.
you pardon me
Wait a
saying
minute.
so,
Oh, he did
I think
actually.
your father would be proud. Seeing you made good choices as a young lord.
X?
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
I've chosen.
Thank you, my lord.
I
will
forgot about how
consider them as I
Duncan
make my choice.
spoke out of turn.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
You chose him?
Tonight,
Yeah.
at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Duncan,
I choose Duncan.
I forgot that Duncan was a shit. When I was talking to Whitewood, he like came and he said, "I sent him to the wall," when I was like not answering the guy.
And parry. Slash and
Yeah,
parry. Again.
but he
He
wants
spoke
it.
out of turn.
He wants it though.
Then maybe
you
he
say
should
not
have
to
it.
give it to people who grab it.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted.
And yeah, sending them to a wall was bullshit.
But if
Yeah,
you'll
it's
excuse
true.
me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
He's kind of
I
cowardly,
hope to be
Duncan
off
is.
tomorrow. At first light.
Uncle,
Square.
why are you packing?
Yeah. Where's he going?
You're not going somewhere, are you?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the
She
house,
said
Aw,
nothing
man.
of this to me.
because she fears you will not agree.
That means he'll be the
I told her
Lord.
my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will halt, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
Okay.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house.
I was going to say that too.
Duncan would offer sage
That's
advice,
true.
but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Shit.
Ethan, I
Ramsay's
need to
on the
talk to
way.
you.
Like, you need a fucking hard ass. You know what? Hey! Hey! Tugging my arm.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
Yeah, and?
The way you punished him.
Yeah, and? Like our dad
How
would
could you
do?
be so cruel?
Our dad did it, and he got the moniker
I'm worried
The
about
Good.
What am I supposed to think?
I did what I had to, and I stand by it.
You talk like it was the only thing to be done.
It was.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my
Yeah,
responsibility.
he sent him to the wall
The people
above
want me to lead.
my head as
They
the
need
Lord.
me to, but
What?
You know what? I have to make a point. Royland may have asked and said that he should be the Sentinel, but Duncan's been acting like he already is.
Yeah, true. That's very true.
That's
Alright.
even worse.
I'm behind that decision
Ethan,
now.
please. Tell me.
Square?
You're
I have
just
nothing to
as
say to her.
capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only
Also,
wish you did too.
Asher bringing him back doesn't make him the Lord.
you've always
He was
given me
banished,
good
so he
advice.
can never get that back.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Good.
But I want to know why Mom wants him back.
I want to know why he was banished. He must have done something real bad.
All right.
Slash right. That means now.
Should I go up the tower?
Duncan is currently Castellan, so he does business stuff.
That doesn't include sending people away to the fucking wall.
That's
That was
true.
a major decision to be made that made us look weak.
Oh, the Codex explains why he was banished. You can talk to him
alright.
again.
Let's check it out. Alyssa was born of House Branfield, a minor house, southern house that was destroyed when the Targaryen dynasty fell. She had been married to Gregor for many years when Robert's rebellion signaled her family's demise. It's so hard to picture Robert leading a rebellion.
Yeah, it really is.
Yet she has nonetheless felt conflicted between her father's loyalties and her husband's.
Yeah, I knew it.
In time, Alyssa came to feel that Ironrath was her true home, and she embraced her roles as the Forester matriarch. She has silently sworn that she'll never see her family destroyed again. This all makes you wonder how much of this was, what's his name, the author?
George R.R. Martin.
R.R. Martin. How much of this he's written, and how much of this was fleshed out by other people on his behalf.
He was pretty involved
'Cause,
in
like,
writing this, wasn't
People
he?
said the Foresters are only mentioned in passing.
Yeah.
Like, lots of authors will actually write really robust backstories for everything, even stuff that
Oh,
they've
yeah.
only mentioned in passing.
Yeah.
But there is also possibly a lot of stuff that wasn't fleshed out that he's seemed to have just, like, kind
Oh.
of delegated
Martin's personal assistant worked on the Telltale
Yeah.
game. Okay.
He seems to have delegated a lot of authority to like the people who made the show. He says he's kind of hands off and he's letting them run with it. It's interesting. You don't often see that with authors, and it's probably for the best. Like
It's canon, so you'd assume he approves?
he's put it in the right hands. A lot of authors won't give up any kind of control, and then some will give up control, and then it will be fucking slaughtered.
Yeah.
By the wrong people. They give up too much control or give it to the wrong people. Lord Forrester's eldest son, Roderick, was trained from an early age to shoulder the burdens of leadership. This guy died. In truth, he was built for the role, strong, charismatic, and formidable on the battlefield. When Robb Stark called his banners to war, Lord Forrester... Who's Robb Stark's the dad?
That's Ned Stark.
Okay. So
Robb
who's
Stark
Robb?
is the eldest son.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. Lord Forrester asked Roderick to stay behind and protect the Iron Wrath, but Roderick would have none of it. Instead, he rode off at his father's side and led the Forrester cavalry such valor that his name became feared amongst the ranks of the Lannister soldiers. And here's
Whoa,
Asher.
he's evil, man.
Wow. He looks like he has like makeup on, like mascara. Asher had always been a rebellious youth, brawling in taverns, sleeping with whores, and finding ways to raise his father's ire. But his life took a dark turn when at age 17 he fell in love with Gwyn Whitehill, the eldest daughter of his father's bitter rival. Oh, bloodshed ensued. Oh, he could like unite the houses.
Maybe that's why he's
Bloodshed
coming back.
ensued, and the Lord Forrester faced a grim choice: go to war or exile Asher across the narrow sea. He chose the latter. Asher remains in Essos to this day, living as a sellsword, trying not to think about the life he left behind. Mira has been fond of Ironwrath, but Lady Forrester, wanting her eldest to learn the ways of the southern court, arranged for Mira to serve the handmaiden of Marjorie Tyrell. To Mira's great surprise, she enjoyed attending on Marjorie at the High Garden and followed her to King's Landing with enthusiasm. Life in the capital has not been easy for Mira, as her straightforward northern ways often at odds with the subtleties of court life, but she also has more guile than she realizes. Ethan, whereas his eldest brother were natural warriors, Ethan's always found himself drawn to the pursuits of the mind, particularly music and books. He also bore a great love for the towering trees of Ironwrath, a love he still shares with his twin sister, and he can play the lute. Talia, during her fourth pregnancy, Lady Forrester dreamed that she would birth a daughter with a voice like summer rain, but as fate would have it, she gave birth to a boy. The infant, Ethan, wailed for hours until Lady Forrester entered a second labor, this time birthing a girl.
Oh, okay.
She named the girl Talia after her mother, and okay.
They're getting lag again.
All right. I'm going to fix that and I'll be right back. Okay. So Ryan Forrester is the last of the Forrester children. He grew up idolizing his elder siblings, blah, blah, blah. Who cares?
Oh, I totally relate. Wait, what else did he say?
Who gives a shit? It's just the youngest.
Yeah, but the youngest sometimes ends up
Too young to understand Roderick and his father is leaving home. Who cares? He has no story.
I'm the youngest of 4.
Garrett Tuttle was raised in stories of heroism, but the likes of Arthur Dane and Simon Star Eyes. Simeon Star Eyes?
Whoa.
Though the son of a pig farmer, he's always aspired to one day become a warrior himself. With the help of his uncle Duncan, who had risen from the low-born origins to become Castellan of Ironwrath, Garrett found work in Lord Forrester's stables, rising through the ranks to eventually become his squire. Garrett has served Lord Forrester throughout his long months in King Robb's army and is ready to be a warrior in his own right. Duncan, as a boy, he showed such talent for managing his family's farm that everyone assumed that he had one day take over, but Duncan was fated to run the fields and a pink pen. In time, he struck an unlikely friendship with George. Okay, so he made his way up by...
2 grew close.
Whatever.
Okay.
Royland.
So this is the guy we want to name.
wiped out by Ironborn during the Balin Greyjoy's rebellion.
Maybe that's why he's all pissed off.
Who's Greyjoy?
Reek.
Oh.
Family.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
Daegor had a natural grasp of... When did they rebel and why?
They tried to take Winterfell, right? Remember?
Okay, oh yeah. In the months that followed, King Robert awarded Royland a knighthood, and Lord Forrester asked him to serve as Ironrath's Master-at-Arms. Sir Royland still holds position and is known for his military expertise as well as legendary temper. So he fought for the Starks against the rebellion, and he lost his family. Maester
He's the Maggot Man.
Ortengrin. Originating from a minor house in the Vale, Maester Ortengrin studied in the Citadel to hope of being assigned to Eyrie, but time he earned iron. What? Okay.
He's an acolyte.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. He serves the Foresters with pride.
Yeah. What the? We'll meet that guy later. An imposing stronghold surrounded by towering ironwood trees, Ironrath marks the ancestral home of House Forrester, built over 1,500 years ago by Cedric Forrester and his triplet sons. Ironrath is testament to the strength and endurance of Ironwood itself. More than one visitor has called Ironrath the most striking keep in the north. Even Ned Stark was said to be envious. Well, of course, this place is a shithole! Ironrath sits on the edge of the largest ironwood forest in Westeros, which has proven to be a strategic advantage for the house.
The last guy, Malcolm, he's the uncle of the Foresters, the Forrester kid's uncle. He's the one that's going across the Narrows. So we have met him.
He liked to roam the countryside in the style of being a hedge knight, refusing his father's offer to marry for the lands. Malcolm fought bravely alongside his brothers, blah, blah. I don't see anything else. Father, no children. He's the last of the Branfield line.
You should get on that.
Alright, I guess I'll talk to Maester. I always hate that word.
Yeah, me too.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well.
Maester.
I will convene the small council at once.
I named my sister.
I don't like it because of how it's spelt, or how it sounds when it comes out of your mouth. Maester. Yeah. It sounds like Mister, but it's said wrong.
Mister. I think I just killed the Mister lady.
Yeah, it is kind of like mustard too.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
Circle?
Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Don't fucking interrupt me.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Your son shall be the sentinel. So get to work. One of you has to birth a son for me. Whoop. Yep. No.
Huh?
Yeah.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
I'm interested to
God
see
be praised.
how many people chose
You've done well, Lord Ethan.
Sir Royland.
Yeah.
You won't regret this.
I want to see the
A
stats
poor
on this.
choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Easy there, Mr.
Are you
Poopy
fucking
Pants.
kidding
Now,
me?
Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste.
Kill
He'll
him.
arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
I will hear from my Sentinel. Please.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
It's funny.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help.
She looks like Catelyn,
It's not too late for the
but
Crown
talks
to
like the Red
intervene on our
Witch.
behalf.
Ooh.
But we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
Yeah, very measured.
I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us. You must make your opinion known.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough.
Oh, this one matters, and we can think about it. We'll fight, bargain, use diplomacy.
My Sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
Oh, he's crazy.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
I'm so happy I didn't choose Duncan.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
I wonder what would
Well then,
Royland say if
let's
I chose
decide how we shall
Duncan.
set the stage for
Would he say
Ramsay's
that I
arrival.
made a poor choice?
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
He's fucking crazy, dude.
Lord Ethan?
I don't know.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of
Holy
this house.
fuck.
You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
I'd hoped for better from you, my lord.
Oh, I'll remember this.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's a baby.
Apologies, my son.
I don't choose
had
him, so he
expected
walks
better of
out
him.
on the fucking house.
But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at
Well,
the
first
gate.
of all,
And we
Duncan
will
can
not
relinquish
offer
his
our
lands to
ironwood.
us.
No matter
forfeits
what,
his
I will
house.
stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house. There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can
Mava,
help
why
us.
did you get Asha?
What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule, and that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said, Ethan must
He
fight
said it
his
was
own
always
battles."
Miller time.
But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Oh, dude.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords.
But his name makes me want to sing reggae.
I'm trying to do
Brimful
what's
of
best for
Asher
this
on
family.
the
What this family
45.
needs.
Oh.
Brimful of
Ethan,
Asher on the
let me send Malcolm to
45.
Essos.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Hurry, though.
Yeah, dude. We need you guys, like, tomorrow.
Thank you, Ethan.
Like yesterday.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
let me do this.
Yeah, yesterday.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Unlikely. Wow, this is a long episode. All right, we're going to take another break. We'll be back after this. Stay tuned. Video Games Awesome Live continues.